I opened this hive about 2 days ago. They had a whole bunch of queen cells and even a supersedure cell. So we're going to take those frames and we're going to do a split with them today. We've never done this before, hope it works out. We're still quite new to beekeeping. Even though we've been doing it a few years, there's a lot to learn. They seem pretty okay today. Not too angry. As far as I understand this split, basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna take some frames with brood and pollen and stuff like that. Try to gently pull this up because this is the first frame. Oh, it's so hard. Okay.
Okay, where's the supersedure cell? Queen cell, whatever.
Oh no, we just smashed them. There's one right there. Look at that right there. They smashed them. We just smashed those.
There's one here.
Okay.
There's a few of them. The other ones are fine. Let's just take this frame and put it in as is.
Alright, so we ended up smashing a little bit of this. Dang it. That really sucks. But we've got a supersedure cell here. So these are queen cells on the bottom that we smashed. And that's a supersedure cell. Where's that capped one? I think there's another frame with capped. So there is definitely one queen cell right there. It's got larva, or it's got a larva with royal jelly in there.
We're also seeing capped worker brood, a few capped drones.
We've got to make sure the queen's not on here. So let's look for the queen. We definitely want this frame. This is a good frame. It's got lots of pollen, some honey. This is a great frame to start a new hive with.
What is all that at the bottom?
That's honey I melted. All right, so we've got this tiny little 5-frame box I made. Kind of nuke, yeah. So I made this myself. A lot of these bees are going to go back to that hive, which is fine. But a lot of them are going to stay because they don't know where to go. Yeah, look at that. That's got some new bees on it. This is lots of capped as well. So this has got new bees and capped brood, so this could be a really good one. Yeah, look at all that capped. This could be a really good one to use. Right in there. It's a bit tight. This box isn't exactly the right size because I just made it myself. It's pretty small. Little hive.
Okay, I am seeing queen cell on the bottom.
Okay.
Quite a few
Couple of
queen
them.
cells on the bottom.
Good. So this is a good one to take.
This, some of them, check. So on the bottom of that side, there's one that may or may not be capped.
Yeah, that's capped right there. Okay. So there is a capped frame right here. That's good.
And is it going to fit in the box? They're not going to squish against the bottom of the box?
Oh, it's actually got too much room. Yeah, I'm looking at it. They've got plenty of room on the bottom.
Okay, and there's a lot of what appears to be, do some of these look like new bees to you?
Let me see.
I'm seeing what appears to be a lot of new bees on here. And a lot of capped brood and larvae that are about ready to be capped. So this seems like a really good frame.
I agree. This one's got to go too. Cool. Okay, so now they need probably a honey and then an empty frame.
Much honey on it? We've got a little bit of honey.
A little bit.
Not much. Yeah, so let's take a frame. A lot of mostly pollen.
Yeah.
This is a good frame.
Yeah, I say we give them this one too.
Did that one have a supersedure cell at the bottom?
No, this one did not.
Was it this one?
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, I think that one did.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this one in here. This is not the best box ever. So in theory, this thing is all ready to go. Okay, so here's what we got. Frame of honey. Frame of honey. New frame. Nothing pulled out or used at all. Larva pollen, larva pollen, larva pollen with queen cells on the bottom. Those are all in the center? No, these two weren't touching, and I'm worried that they're going to create, the pits and valleys will be wrong, right?
Oh, okay.
So we're going to use that as a little buffer. And the fourth frame, didn't even take the stickers off of these, oh well. So there you go, new frames. Spaced out, these two are already touching, these guys are already touching, so they're not going to kill the bees. It's really hard to be gentle. Okay, this is pollen, pollen, pollen.
Ooh, baby,
Pollen
what
City.
are you doing?
Baby's kicking around in there.
Ow! Seeing, those are all drone cells.
I'm not seeing any queen cells or supersedure cells.
Are those empty or are they filled with stuff? No, the other side. Yeah, that side.
There's quite a bit of stuff.
Pollen?
Yeah, lots of pollen, lots of larvae. Capped drones down here.
Okay.
Man, I hope we don't have a laying worker. That would suck. Well, we've got all that capped brood.
I don't think they would
Do a laying worker if they had that
no,
queen?
I'm saying I don't think they would go as far as to cap the drone cells because they lay multiple eggs. So it wouldn't get that far, it would die. Yeah, this laying pattern is just, it sucks. Would you...
This is basically honey and
I'm
a couple
seeing
drone
like
cells.
2 eggs. The queen is awful.
Yeah, they haven't even really laid much.
Crap, I wish we hadn't killed all the supersedure cells. Should we switch one frame back out of the new?
And let them swarm?
Well, no, I think they're just replacing the queen. She's doing a crappy job. I'm seeing eggs, which means she's been here, but then she only laid in like 2 spots, and it's brand new pulled out comb, which means that it's not that it was full of bees earlier.
Look at how empty all these bottom frames are. I think we put the boxes on too early or something, which we tend to do. I don't think they've got a queen. I think they killed the queen.
I think they killed her. Her laying was so crappy.
Maybe they did kill the queen.
We need to take one of those things, the supersedure cells, put it back in.
And maybe they'll swarm?
Maybe they'll swarm, but we need them to have a queen.
I agree. Okay, so this is quite a change of plans. We were planning on just splitting this hive today, but I don't think that they've got a queen in here or a very good queen, and I think they killed her. So we're going to, hello girl, we're going to put a frame back because we've got 2 frames of queens and supersedure cells, and we're gonna, if they swarm, they swarm. We don't want them to, but we're doing our best. But we need to keep this hive going, so we're gonna let them get themselves a new queen. We got, let's pull out this frame here, and I'm just do it really, really gently because we don't want to smush those queen cells at the bottom. They are quite annoyed. Try my best to pull it straight up. This is one that didn't have it. Actually, we do need the hanger. Good job. Okay.
Try that one, number 9.
Yeah. Look at all those bees hanging on the bottom. Yeah, there we go.
How many does it have?
Quite a few.
Are any of them capped? None of them are capped. Or are these sideways? These weird sideways.
Move them out of the way. Those are the ruined ones. So they got one in the middle there.
They've got one down here, but I don't know if it has an egg in it.
But right here, hold your finger out. Right, hold your finger out. Right there is a fertilized queen cell.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got
going back in.
We've got one queen cell in the middle of this. So the other ones kind of got destroyed, but we're gonna put this back in. Okay, and I'm gonna give them this frame. So now they're gonna have 2 empty frames. All right, so.
Sitting down is hard for me now.
Yeah. All right, so we put 3 new frames in here, took some queen cells, moved them into this small nuke here that I made myself. It's not the prettiest thing, but it'll work. The camera stopped recording a few minutes ago, so in case you guys missed it, we put in another queen cell, one good one for sure in there. Hopefully they can take that make a new queen. I think they already killed the queen in here, is I think what happened. Hopefully they'll make whatever queen they make they like. But man, beekeeping's hard. Don't you think?
Yeah.
It's so hard.
This is the second time we've gone in and destroyed all their super seeder cells only to find out that they need them.
Yeah. So we took a class on it and they made it sound way easier than I think it was. But that was from probably beekeepers who are doing it for like 30 years. So. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps anybody else who's new to beekeeping. Please remember to like and subscribe.